Well, as the title says, I'm going to be showing you why I'm trying to figure out how to install the fogging system onto my airplane. Now this is a little different video. I had a cameraman. Yay! It was my nephew, Alexander, and he was running the camera. So there's going to be a lot of start-stops, short clips, and cuts, that kind of stuff. I guess he was trying to film like a TikTok or something with short shots. So. But no worries, I'm going to edit this together, and we shall travel on. And mostly what I'm going to be doing here is showing you how I'm making a set of brackets to hold the bottle onto the airplane. And a good portion of it is the brainstorming that goes on behind the scenes as well. Spoiler alert: I don't get the system or the bottle mounted because I kind of changed my mind how I wanted to do things, and well, you'll see how that works out. So, anyways, thanks for following along, and we shall carry on with the video, and of course the editing of stuff and so on. So there we go. Hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Hole saw. When I put this in here, get a wrench. I don't want it too tight because I don't want to warp it. Warm, cool for a minute. There we go. Absolutely, that'll work. See, if this still sticks out a way. Actually, I could probably curve it back this way. I have to figure out how much. Maybe I should just cut at an angle, just so it's not a sharp corner, in case the passenger getting in and out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Go. Nicely rounded. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be rounded so that no sharp edges to catch on anything when someone gets in and out of the back seat. If they, rub against it. That's all I want. Okay, just going to hit these edges with a file and these nylon blocks. Just a little touch with the file. Again, just so it's not a sharp edge. Since this is nice soft nylon, it doesn't take much. It's strong. This nylon is very strong. It's just easy to work with, very soft in that regard. Like wood. a little bit of roughness there still. There we go. There we go, smooth. Now, just need to get rid of the rough inside here because that's where the bottle is going to rest against. And I don't want it to, there's a little burr there. I just don't want the bottle to experience any wear. There we go. Smooth. The last thing you want is a nice sharp edge here to cut its way into that plastic bottle, and then you got fogging oil all over the back seat. That would be a pain. A little more here. Side. Yeah, a few burrs in there. Good. All right, so come on, follow me while my cameraman holds the camera. Yeah. What did I do with my bottle? What did I do? Oh, it's over there, I think. Yes, please. All right. So, bottle fits perfectly there, as you can see. Fits nicely, and this will fit on the tube where it's mounted on, and then just going to strap it. Still got a little bit to do to make this thing work, but so I got 2 of these brackets, and that'll hold the bottle in place rather than just a strap. And yeah, that makes sense. There we go. All right, now how to fasten this to that. I could go through here, or I could drill a hole here and here straight in, and then drill a hole in the tube and just use sheet metal screws, 2 sheet metal screws coming in at an angle like that, because then I won't have anything here to rub against the bottle. So if I do that, yeah, that'll probably work. Just 2 screws, drill them at an angle like this, and use that for the fastening onto that tube. I think so. Probably don't have the right sheet metal screws for that. No, I don't think I do. I got rivets and everything else, but I don't think I have. I got number 632s. Well, let's just take a look and see how that will work. All right, so that's on there. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to get a screw in from that side because I wouldn't be able to drive it in there. So just a single screw on this side, which will hold it. Yeah, just a single one on that side. So there. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll fit. What do you think, Mr. Cameraman? I have a cameraman. Yeah. Say hello, Mr. Cameraman.
Hello.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put a single screw here. It's all it really. It's not holding a whole lot of weight. So, really. Now, the question is, how do I strap the bottle to here? How do I fasten that bottle there? I didn't want this thickness very thick because it would make put the bottle further out. But that prevents me then from running a strap all the way through. Like I can't run a tie strap through there. But it needs to be secure. Gotta be tight. Have to give that some thought. What am I going to do for that? What am I going to do for that? Fasten that bottle to the saddles. Huh. And one of the things I don't want to do, I don't want to wrap it around with tie straps on the outside. I don't want that.
No.
It's got to be able to hold this onto here. It doesn't necessarily have to be removable because to open this thing up, I can just unscrew this.
Okay. You see those types of clamps?
Yeah,
Okay, something like that.
yeah, but to get it through that little gap.
Well, no, okay, so you mount the strap on one side and then you put the come along bit there
Oh, I see
on
what
the
you
other
mean.
side, and then you just you hook the strap over and then tighten
yeah.
it down.
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, let's see if I got tie straps for that. Let's see. I mean, ultimately, this would be, to sandwich it like this would have been great, but in order to make a saddle like I was thinking of, to where you put the two together and then you just put a bolt right through, would have had to make this really thick, and then it would stick out here. I didn't want it to stick out into the passenger compartment. Let's take a look at that. Let's take that. Clamps. I got little ones. Do I have big ones? I don't know. Oh, I got one there. And one sitting there. Get the slug out of there. So I'm going to put this thing away. There we go. Back into the hole socket. All right. Yeah, that would mean I would have to cut this, fasten this on this side, and then fasten the strap on the other side. possibility. The other thing I'm thinking of here might be just using Velcro straps.
Yeah, that would work.
I got a whole bunch of Velcro. I got a big roll of Velcro straps, because then I could just take a Velcro straps and fasten it here, and then just wrap it around with the two pieces and.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to give some thought. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to get this finished today because I gotta sit there and give it a bit of thinking. It's like with everything else with this airplane. It's oh Lord, 90% planning and 10% doing.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't just march on ahead and you know, just do it. You can't do that because you're going to make a mistake and you have to take it apart and you have to redo it. So yeah, this I like. I like these saddles. I don't want to just strap down there. When they supplied this, they just gave me 2 tie straps, which is fine. You could just tie strap it to there or someplace, but I want something a little more substantial to hold the bottle on there. And I think these saddles will work just nicely. Oh, in case anybody is wondering, Mr. and Mrs. YouTube, the hole saw sizes I used for the big hole is a 2-inch hole saw, and as you can see, fits beautifully. The other hole saw I used, 1 1/8 inch, and that fits beautifully on the tube. So that's a 2-inch hole saw for the big one, 1 1/8 over here, and something like this. You could make a little more space between these if you wanted to add a few millimeters on there, and that's, you know, but that's all it is. I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this finished today because I got to figure out what I want to do with the strapping. I think Velcro. I think Velcro will work. The other thing I'm thinking of over here, because this thing is going to be sitting like this, and the vibration might, even with the Velcro, the vibration might cause this tank to slide downwards. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might glue a flat piece of nylon or plastic on the bottom as a shelf. So this one would go at the bottom, and they would sit there and would not be able to drop any further. And then this upper one would be without a bottom. Make sense? Yeah. That way, if I put the Velcro on here, the Velcro is just keeping it from falling off. And then the flat piece on the bottom will keep it from sliding downwards. Doesn't have to be very big, just enough to cover this half circle sort of thing. Actually, I wish I could use cut off that, but no, that won't work. I'll just epoxy a piece of 1/8 inch or even 16th inch plastic on the bottom here, just as a base for the tube or for the tank. So it'll sit there, and then the other one up top. Yeah, that'll work. Then I don't have to worry about how much tension I've got on here, keep it from sliding down, because it'll be on a base. Makes sense?
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about atmosphere either, because the higher you go, the more that bottle's going to shrink.
Yeah, yeah. Well, its battery's going to expand as I'm going up.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but then yeah, and then just putting a Velcro strap in here, and I can epoxy the Velcro bits on here. Yeah, because the Velcro is made out of nylon, and this is nylon. I can use a glue, for epoxy, and it'll stay there forever. And then just a simple Velcro strap to hold it in place. So yeah, I'm going to have to put a base in the bottom here. There we go. You see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, vegetables and animals, this is what it takes to figure out how to do something on the fly. You know, it's called experimental aviation for a reason. Alrighty. What else was I going to tackle today? Well,
You wanted to get it mounted, set up, pull the plane out, run the engine, and fog
yeah, I was
it.
going to run the engine and fog it, but I got to come back with little bits and pieces. I got to get a piece of nylon sheeting or something, plastic sheeting, what have you. It doesn't matter what it is, and then do that. All right, frame this shot. All right. Okay, so this is the real outro. Came back here to the hangar to make those brackets, and you saw a little bit of that at the editing and cutting, that kind of stuff. So, and my conversation on what I'm going to do to finish that up. But I'm going to make that another episode when I finish that up. So I'm just going to keep these short. I'm looking at under 10-minute videos. And thanks very much to Alex, the cameraman. Say hello, Alex, the cameraman.
Howdy.
And yeah, so more progress on the airplane. Almost got the engine fogging kit put on, and next episode we'll have that on. And hopefully it's not as windy because it's really blowing outside. So I wouldn't have dragged this airplane out anyways to do an engine run because, yeah, it's blowing hard outside.
We've got a little bit of gliding time in today.
Oh yeah, I think it would have taken off. It just sitting out here on the apron. So, alrighty, yeah, like and subscribe as I always say, and we'll see you again here in the hangar. So keep your stick on the ice. Bye for now.
Well, I blew that 10-minute video thing. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you again in the hangar.